Hey guys, welcome back to the channel for yet another preview. This time is from our good friends at Premium Studios. This is the Machiko and Broken Tusk Predator 1 for scale statue. So yeah, let's take a look at this. It's already kinda a controversial piece just because of the price right there. $3,500 for the DX bonus, not counting shipping, which is, oh man. If you guys follow me, you know I have the Premium Studios Winter Scale Jungle Hunter Predator, which I got at the beginning of the year in January. And that piece, when it came out, it was about $3,000 for the deluxe bonus version, which comes with pretty much like 4 heads and some extra goodies. But again, that piece was like 1/3 scale, so it's a lot bigger. This is pretty much 1/4 scale, so you have two core scale characters, pretty much Machiko and Broken Tusk, and then you have a bunch of aliens. I think the price is insane. So we're gonna look at that. We're gonna look at the pictures here and discuss, because I really love this comic book. This is obviously inspired by the fourth comic book art, uh, because this obviously the AVP series was a 4-book miniseries. This obviously, as you can see here, inspired by the fourth book cover, which is pretty cool. And again, the bonus here is gonna be Machiko's katana right there extended. Again, this guy looks fantastic, but again, very pricey, man. So let's take a look here. Again, I would like to own this, but at $3,500, just imagine that for a second. Again, I live in Canada. Pretty much most of you guys know that by now. So again, when the Jungle Hunter came, I know most people, if you buy direct from Prime One, shipping is between $1,000 and I don't know $1,500, because that one came in 3 giant boxes. I assume this one is between 2 and 3 boxes. So you just imagine that $3,500 plus another 1,000 or 1,500 for shipping. Already there, you're like at 5 grand. On top of that, you have to pay like import fees and taxes. This thing is gonna be crazy expensive, guys. Is it worth it? I don't think so. I think uh, for a core scale piece, even though yes, you have 2 characters, this should have been maybe 2,000, 2,500 tops. Uh, Even though yes, it comes with like 2 extra aliens that are pretty much like cut in half, so you have you know that and a big base. But I don't know, man. The prices are just going up on these, man. Who is gonna be able to afford all of these pieces, man, in the future? Because Jesus Christ. But again, I do love the concept here. Obviously, you have a giant base, 2 aliens that come out, a bunch of facehuggers. You have some dead aliens right there. I do love the concept. You have Machiko right there with her shotgun and her pistol. You obviously the Broken Tusk Predator right there with his giant spear, extended claws. Very nice. Also, Hot Toys put this guy up for pre-order last year. It's pretty cool. I might get that because I do love this armor right there. It's very nice, very beefy looking. But as you can see, the Predator towers over Machiko right there, which is cool because usually when it comes to Predators, like companies have a difficult time respecting like the scale between human and Predator. This obviously looks very right since Predators be over 7 feet tall. Yeah, man, very nice. Machiko right there. I think in the comics she was more Asian looking than this, so I don't know. This is kind of in between. It's still pretty cool. I love the details in the hair strands right there. That's very nice. Again, this is pretty much all sculpted. See, that's probably the biggest factor that I don't like about statues. Is that if everything is sculpted, it's almost like a turnoff for me. Again, when it comes to the Predator here, pretty much it has armor, so it doesn't really matter if everything is like sculpted and doesn't have mixed media. Although I do like when they do like cloth for like the netting, and also I believe the hair is gonna be like a vinyl material, so it's gonna be easier. It's not gonna break as like the older ones. So this is pretty much what you get with the figure. I believe this is the DX version here. So again, you get a bust for the Predator right here. You have the mask. It's interesting because the mask right here, when Hot Toys made theirs, the mask was pretty much like a repaint of the classic Predator mask with like this flash logo. But now this one has some more details right there, which is very nice. I assume that's accurate to the comic. And again, you have the Broken Tusk right there, character and mask, with obviously his missing mandible. Looks a little bit like the Scar Predator, with obviously more stuff on his face. You have the Flash logo right there again. But again, you have one bust with this one. And again, keep in mind the Jungle Hunter that I have on the channel. Make sure to check that review out. That one had like 3 extra busts and 4 total, heads if you get the deluxe version. So again, this one, it's overpriced. Unfortunately, the gauntlet is gonna light up as usual. I don't see any shoulder cannons, but I believe this guy in the comic had like a gun, a weapon that he held in his hand. So I don't even see that in this release. I mean, that's a missed opportunity here. Okay, so it looks like you have different arms, so you can kind of split the almost have like the spear split, so like this, like sword look. He has some extended claws, but man, I don't see that gun that he has in the comics. Okay, so extendable wrist blades. Again, that's nice. I mean, this would be an epic fail if they haven't included that extra gun, because even Hot Toys gave that. Okay, that's weird. I don't see that, but again, fantastic. And again, I assume the netting is gonna be a cloth material, which is good. Again, this guy looks very awesome, majestic, very tall looking beast. And again, here with the top of the spear is gonna be 84 centimeters tall. I believe without the spear is 79. So again, pretty big piece. I mean, you're pretty much getting close to like 1/3 scale dimensions here. Again, the base 85 wide by 70. Oof, this is gonna be a space up for sure. It's gonna take a lot of space. But again, you do have the AVP logo in front, which I believe is a separate piece. Yeah, it's a separate piece. And again, without the spear is 79, which isn't too bad, depending on how we're gonna display this puppy. But again, I have the base of the concept. You have this, spikes right there. You have the alien tails going crazy. Yeah, man, who is gonna buy this? I assume the edition size is gonna be pretty low. We're gonna find out, in the next couple of weeks here. So we have one logo right there, but man, I don't see his gun. See, he only has 2 spears. That's just a missed opportunity, man. Because for the price, you would think Prime One would go all in and pretty much give all of his accessories that he had in the comic book. Because he had like a green gun, which is pretty much the same color as his armor. Uh, because this one didn't have a shoulder cannon in the comic, so he has that. But in here, I don't see that, so that's a missed opportunity. But again, let's take a look at more pictures. Maybe I'm wrong here. Hopefully, I'm wrong. Look how awesome that is. Very iconic pose. Again, the aliens. This one has an open mouth, and again, you do have that James Cameron kind of rigid design without the dome, which I kind of prefer. Although I am a big fan of Big Chap, I always like to see what's inside the dome. And the reason that that James Cameron didn't have a dome in this movie is because the dome would get foggy, plus it was also cracking, so they decided to remove that. But yeah, man, I don't see that gun, so that's a kind of like an epic fail. But again, I love the head sculpt on this one. Very nice with the extra quills right there. You have the alien, which is embedded in his armor right there. It's attached, the Flash logo right there. Again, he looks very nice, man. There's no denying that. Is it worth $3,500 for the deluxe bonus version? You can see bonus parts right there. So she has the katana. So yeah, man, very expensive piece, but again, unfortunately, so yeah, the deluxe bonus 3,500, regular I believe is 28.99. So assuming the bust is part of that, but again, see, I don't see the extra gun right there. So maybe, hopefully, they're gonna add that in. The gauntlet is gonna light up, blah blah blah. That's pretty nice. So this one, okay, this one has 3 massive boxes. So yeah, shipping is definitely gonna be a bitch. Definitely gonna be at least, between $1,000 and $1,500. It's insane, man, how expensive these are. And again, man, if I would have the space, I would obviously get Wolf. Maybe I'm gonna get Wolf in the near future. Uh, Although I remember what was it, the Jungle Hunter Predator. I believe the DX bonus was 999, and if you do the all the additions together, I believe it was like 1500. But whenever they're making the other ones, the edition sizes are way lower. I believe this guy is supposed to come soon. I saw some pictures on Facebook. But this one, you see, this one is $3,000 for the deluxe bonus, and then the regular is 26. Oh man, I would say if you have the choice between getting that one, even though yes, you're getting two core scale characters plus some aliens, I would get this one. Uh, Plus, it's a very badass predator, and the bonus part you have the extra uh, cannon right there that he holds. So yeah, man, very. Plus, this one is way bigger, and you do have some aliens on the face. But again, that's just my personal opinion. Again, it's very expensive. So at least what I would do, I would maybe pre-order from Sideshow if you want to save money on shipping. Because if you're getting the red from Prime One, again, you are getting the points with Prime One. You are getting the bonus part, which I believe that's not necessarily an exclusive here. But yeah, man, three massive boxes. Oof, that's gonna be rough. Again, in terms of weight, it's not too bad. It's 26 kilograms, which is just over 50 pounds. It's not too bad. But yeah, as you guys, thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this crazy piece right there. The price is insane. Oh, so they did show the edition size right there, because as I was looking this morning, it was like to be discussed. Now it's 350 for the deluxe bonus and the regular, so it's still TBA. Still relatively limited because a couple years ago this might have been like 1,000. Now it's 350, so it's not bad. Yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Give me a like, subscribe to the channel, it's gonna help a lot. And as usual, stay safe out there, and see you soon on the next video. Okay, guys, bye bye.